Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. Um, I thought I'm going to talk about a support system and the importance of a support system and uh, most everything about a support system or the lack of. And uh, for one thing, uh, you it's always much easier when you have a support system. You have everything in place, so if something comes up, you're able to get the help needed to get it taken care of. Now, this could be something as simple as food. Um, I say military, in their support system, they've got a way to feed their troops. You've heard Army travels on its stomach. So, in other words, the eating part is very, very important. And having a system for eating is a must. Okay. Now, this is why people prepare. I say, even me, I have nothing. I have nothing. I want nothing. I am prepared when I'm in my environment. Like I say, I've got that bus. The bus, I've got food. I got enough food in the bus. Well, it lasts me over a month, I know. And but the thing is, and I've got water purification. I mean, I've got everything I need when I'm in my environment. And when I'm out of my environment is when things start getting tough. And that's where the adventurer comes in. As an adventurer, you it's not that you learn how to go without a support system. No, because you have to have some type of support system. Most of the time, you get a support system in place. But as an adventurer, you learn to look for places where you can get some type of support, whether it's food, medical needs, um, communications, shelter. It doesn't make any difference. You have to be able to find this stuff. This is why most people aren't adventurers. We have, I talked about Charlie. I was traveling with Charlie. Charlie, and he said it, and he's a traveler. And I thought when he said he was a traveler, I thought because of the translations and stuff like that, I thought he meant he was an adventurer. But as I spent time with him, I realized he was not an adventurer. He really was a traveler. And because he travels familiar environment. I mean, he knows he's got friends spaced out. And so he's got places he can go when he needs some type of support. Now, that's why it's different for me now. You notice I don't enjoy the traveling in Central America as I used to. And that's because when I was an adventurer traveling in Central America, it was an adventure because I didn't have the support system. Now I've been down there so long, I have driven so long, I'm in familiar areas. I'm a traveler. That's one reason why I'm in a new area now, Asia. And like I say, I'm not a traveler. I am an adventurer. And I've got to find the way to survive and find a support here in Asia. It's been very, very difficult here in China. Now, I'm still learning. Like I say, yes, I was in Asia, I was 18 years old in the military, yes. But I had a support system. And with the support system, you can go anywhere, you can do anything if you have the proper support system. If you have a weak or bad support system, then you won't be able to do it. So, but as an adventurer, we try to find the support that we need in the environments that we happen to be in. And like I say, this would be a relatively new environment. And I think it's funny because now, okay, I'm out here. I'm in an orchard, I think is what it is. I don't know what it is that they have, but whatever's out here is on purpose. They planted this on purpose. So, but anyway, I'm familiar with tropical and jungle type stuff, and that's why I say I know what I need to have and need to do and stuff like that to survive in these situations. But it's not as an adventurer. It's still, I'm not the same as an explorer. An explorer would be going into something that's, well, the original explorer would be going to a place nobody's ever gone before, but you're not going to find that. But you are an explorer when you're going in to areas where there is nothing in the way of a normal support that you're going to get. You have to bring your own support system. You're not going to find it anywhere. I'm not in that. I mean, if something really happened to me, I'm sure somebody would feel sorry for me and pick me up off the street and do something with me, drag my body off the road or something. But instead of just letting the animals eat me. So, but and when you are in your environment, I say like I am with my bus, and when I'm there, life is easy. So, but I say, you set up your environment so you have your own support system. And being out here, it's not, and that's what I'm learning. But first, you need to be able to communicate, but that's not going to help me out because, like I say, I'm not. And this is just one stepping stone. So people say, well, you need to learn Chinese, you need to learn this, you need to learn Spanish. Okay, it's funny, you need to learn all this stuff. And if I was planning on staying there forever, I probably would. Even my Spanish, I even ended up learning a little bit of Spanish, enough where I can halfway find some support. But like I say, all these there's a bunch of, Asia is a big place, and it's made up of a lot of different countries and different languages. And so communications is going to be a problem. And it's a problem with me under normal conditions. Remember, I'm dyslexic, so my brain doesn't work like everybody else. So things are a little bit different for me. It's everything is hard. I take it for granted everything is going to be difficult in my life. I take it for granted it will be. And I just deal with it. That's one thing I'm having a problem now with computer. Well, you already realize I'm having internet. They're filtering the internet. It's really difficult to get anything done over the internet. And my electronics, I don't know exactly. I'm not an electronic kind of guy, so I don't know if it's my electronics or if it is the internet. But I say a lot of things I can't get done on the computer. Like I say, the videos. Now I'm to the point where I think I can upload some videos. I'm about 1/3 of my videos I put up are able to come up, and now I'm to the point where my computer's crashed once, and then now I try to get information off of my phone and tablet and put on the computer, and it's not doing its thing. So I don't know what's causing all this stuff. So these are just other things that an adventurer realizes he's going to have to work through, or just not do it. And that's one reason why I'm thinking after this particular adventure is over, I'm going to have to do something different. This is taking up. It's too much electronic stuff I got to take with me. It doesn't work all the time. I can't depend on it. The weight and bulk that I'm taking could be better served electronically, could be better served in gear that will help me function properly. A good example is in the way of weight. The copper coins I've found have been that's been the key to my survival and prosperity as I travel. And it's not so much bulk, but it is weight. And I thought I brought enough for 9 months. I didn't bring enough for 9 months. So it's just things like this you need to figure on when it comes to a support system. That's why everybody stays in their place. Few really get out. A lot of people think when they travel they're doing this. It's not. I mean, you don't see me standing in a line with a bunch of tourists, because tourists is just like in school, and when you're in grade school and they take you out somewhere, you're all in line, you're all holding each other's hands, and you're seeing a factory or whatever it is that you're learning. Okay, that's what tourists do, especially in a communist country. That's what they do. They keep you confined and in line and under control. So that's why it's a little bit different for me. So, but anyway, I wanted to talk about this the support system, and a support system is nice, and if you don't have it, you need to know how to get them, how to form them, where to look for them, and this type of stuff, because everybody needs them one way or the other. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.